Hi, and I am back. Y'all know I have to come to bring you your full moon reading insight. Yes, I am much more lively when I get my videos done during the day and the sun from the window from the heavens. There we go. Rain down on me. Can rain on me and I can be bright and stuff. So I really wanted to play some music for y'all, but I guess the music for y'all will be me singing because I don't have time to worry about copyright this and my videos being muted here and blah, 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 and yada, 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 and copyright stuff. I mean, I can write my own lyrics, you know what I'm saying? I just like the vibe and stuff, and I just really don't have time for all of that. So I guess whenever a tune pop in my head to hit y'all with, I'm hitting y'all with that tune. So let's go ahead and get started with these full moon readings. I really don't have any other news for you all right now. I kind of do, but you know what Sierra said, you just gonna see me coming. Let's talk in more action. So yeah, so y'all know when y'all see it. I'm not going to talk about it right now, but let's go ahead and get started because I'm at 222. So let's go ahead and get started with these full moon readings in Libra. So let's start with Libra first. So let's see what Libra has going on for this full moon. I am using my African American tarot deck. I know y'all probably, hold on, let me get it right this time. Because see, I should have learned from the last video, right? So if I put the card about, okay, so right there, you can see it. Boom, boom, boom. So this is my African American tarot deck. I would use yeah, why you don't use another deck? I'm gonna use one soon. Okay, since it matters. You want the whole tea, or you want, you just want the tea leaves. So let's see what's going on with Libra for this full moon. Okay, Libra, let's see what's going on with you for y'all's full moon. And y'all, since I've been doing my videos, I guess I'll pull more than one card. So anyway, with that being said, I was very stuck on just pulling one card. But, to give you a well-rounded reading, I did come to the conclusion that maybe I should pull more than one card. Don't be so depressed about it. Talking to myself. Okay, so Libra. Libra. Let's see, Libra. Libra, are you bored? I know you may be bored with what you've been doing. I know you may be tired of doing the same thing over and over and over again. But Libra, to maintain where you are and to get to where you would further like to be, you're going to have to continue to do some of those rhythmic, repetitive, step-by-step things until you get to where you want to be. You feel me? This is really a time for you to go ahead and perfect whatever your craft is, perfect whatever your talent is. That's what this energy is allowing you to do. That's what's being illuminated for you, opposed to, being bored by things or, tired of doing things the same way. It's just really a time for you to perfect. So if you want to switch up that, that boredom or whatever, that doing the same things the same way over and over, pay closer attention to details. Okay, so you may fold the shirt, just for an example, a certain type of way, the sleeves, the inside, boom, boom, boom. But like just paying attention more to your processes so that you can see where to improve what you're doing. You feel me? Also make sure during this time that in the midst of doing these repetitive things, in the midst of working out the tweaks, make sure that you keep your goal and stuff focus. Like you're staying focused on what your goal is. Make sure that you are exercising a lot of self-discipline. Don't allow yourself to give into, what it is that your flesh, for lack of a better term, wants to do. And when I say flesh, I mean that, okay, I know I'm a spiritual person. Excuse me. I know I'm a spiritual being. Y'all want to see my necklace? Let me digress for a minute. I don't know. I picked this up somewhere at a flea market. And I typically, Yes, I'm digressing in the middle of your whole video. I typically, my bad. I typically wear like a certain gemstone or pendant or ring or whatever, and I change them based on the moon cycles. I don't necessarily plan it, but you know what I'm saying? That's just what happens. So I picked up this necklace at a flea market, I don't know, 2-3 years ago, and it was a nice thing to pick up. You see, that's the universal mother. I guess I won't really get into the different names such as Newt and Onunu and Mami Wata, Mother Earth, the different ones, but you know, spirit called for me to, excuse me, I was inspired. You know, it's important. I guess I'm gonna do a video inside a video. So I didn't intend to do this, but I'm just going with the flow. It's important, the words that you use. You feel me? At a point in my spiritual journey, okay, first of all, rewind years ago. I'm talking about 2006, 2007. I knew this lady, and she would always say, Cole, because y'all know my name is Nicole. Cole, God told me. And so, you know, I listened to her, but I'm looking at her like, why this bitch lying? God didn't tell her nothing. The point is, it's important, the words that you use. And years ago, when she used to be like, Cole, God told me, like I said, I'd be like, I didn't tell her nothing. Why she lying? Why she lying? But if you watched some of my other videos outside of the videos that I do when I'm reading cards, get a message, y'all. You know, that ringing in your ears, that high pitch. It's not ringing to me. It's really like a super high pitched tone. So anyway, and so, you know, they just took me, because like they say, when you get this high pitched tone, there's a message from people. And I posted a video about this in the group, but it's a message from somebody or something or spirits and blah, blah, blah. And you're really supposed to listen. Y'all, I've been getting this buzzing in my ears, this ringing in my ears, I know, since at least 2007, when I met one of my soulmates from another life, right? And so all this time, like when I get this buzzing, this ringing in my ears, I try to listen and be quiet and focus on it, see if I can hear some words. I can't hear no damn words. Anyway, I don't ever hear words when I listen to the ringing in my ears. But I have come to the conclusion for myself personally that when I'm getting that ringing in my ears, either a new spirit or a new energy has came into my presence, that I am receiving some kind of spiritual download, or some of y'all gonna freak out about this, or that ETs, right, are close by. So, and even though they're close by enough for me to get the frequency, they're still far away in the ether, if that makes sense. But I completely and totally digressed twice, and I still haven't even started the readings. But I just want to say it's very important, the words that you use. And for the third time, like when she would tell me that God told her, I didn't believe her. I'm like, she's lying. God didn't tell her anything, etc., etc. But then when you begin your spiritual path and you become spiritually aware of your spiritual side. Oh, and that's how I digressed it about the flesh. Okay. Then, you know, you do become aware that your thoughts, how can I explain this in the simplest way? It's like your thoughts are messages. So that's why sometimes people will say, God told me, because the word came in so clear in such a way that made so much sense. I can't say what it sounded like in their head as far as the voice, but I know the voice to me is the same as the voice that's speaking right now. Now, she may use different words, because y'all, I be getting cussed out by my spirit and my ancestors. Like, some of them have some foul mouths, and I'm like, why y'all gotta talk to me like that? But anyway, so when you receive certain messages, you know what I'm saying? It's really important how you use words. And so if you care about making sense to people who are not technically where you are spiritually, and to people who may have a lower spiritual grade. If you say spirit told me, that's going to freak them out. You feel me? If you say God told me, they're going to automatically assume you're lying, like I used to do with her back in the day. You feel me? So I'm working on the words that I use across the board, because, you know, I've always been an oddball. I've always been, no, I hadn't always been a black sheep. I used to be very popular. But anyway, and so now I'm the black sheep, and it's like, you know, at first I was like, well, I don't care. You know, and then in a sense, I don't, because I'm free. You feel me? Like, I love being free and doing things the way that I love to do them. I don't care if you rock with it or not. You feel me? But at the same time, as I progress on my spiritual journey, as I come across more people, as I meet different people from different socioeconomic statuses, as I meet more people from, you know, different cultures, I don't want to be the sperry, the spacey, airhead, eccentric one. I like the word eccentric, and I am eccentric, but I want to be relatable. So all of that to say, instead of saying I was spirit told me, I just learned to say I was inspired, or I received. So I received that, you know, when you going all the way back now, stay with me. Stay with me. I need y'all to stay with me. So going all the way back to, you know, limiting yourself, is you can limit yourself by so many small things that you think are important, or things that you think have to be done a certain way. And it's just so not true. It's just not true. So I digress. Let me go ahead and get into this Libra reading. Libra, as I was saying, I went off onto that because I was talking about, like, you know, your flesh and the difference between your flesh and your spirit. So for example, Libra, with what you're working on, with whatever you're working out the kinks on. Okay, say your flesh, right, is like, I'm tired of doing this shit. I do this every day. I do this certain thing every time from 7 to, I don't know, 11. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm tired of doing this. I want some change. Make sure that you're able to quell your flesh, your ego, your physical desires, the energy that has been created. It's kind of like your personality, or maybe it is your personality, but the energy that's been created from your time on the planet, that's used to certain ways of doing things, certain foods, certain sounds, certain tastes, certain sights. Make sure you're not allowing yourself to quell. Is that the right word, y'all? But make sure you're not allowing yourself to succumb to that. And by that, your will is going to have to be strong. You're going to have to be focused on what you're doing. You're going to have to control yourself. And controlling yourself will bring about that balance. Mentally, about the things that you have to do repetitively. Mentally, bring that balance. Mentally, about the things that you're working out the kinks on, etc., things like that. I also say, if some of you have like some kind of court case coming up or something like that, make sure that you have all your details and things in order. Make sure that you have all your details in order, all your paperwork in order. Make sure that you're not allowing yourself to react emotionally to things. Make sure you're watching your anger as well. If you are in a certain situation with the courts or whatever, or you feel like your behavior is being monitored and stuff, you definitely want to make sure that you're not acting in a way that's like going to put you out there, denote certain things about your character and stuff. You know, to any emotional things, make sure that you're kind of standoffish to them. Make sure that you're kind of cold to them. Make sure that you mentally understand the emotions that you're going through, so that you don't physically react to things that you have no business reacting to. Because at this point in time, you really need to focus on your works, focus on your project, focus on your craft, work out the tweaks and get things done. You feel me? So that's it for Libra. And that's it. Happy full moon, baby.